day, code pidgin family. For today class, we go talk about two things. Number one na data type, you understand, types of data wey we get, and number two na functions. We no go go too much into data or functions, but we go just learn wetin dem be. Later we go fit know how we fit take dey use am. Make we first start with data types. We get different types of data. First, wetin be data? Check dis our first code wey we write, wey we talk say A equals to alpha. Alpha na the data, na the informate wey we put inside A, the container wey be A. So that one now na alpha, and the type of data wey e be, we dey call am strings. String be say as long as say you get that two comma, you fit use two comma, you fit use comma. As long as say you get those things, anything wey you put inside, everything goes. Na string be that. If you put number inside, if you put alphabet inside, if you put sign inside, string go collect anything, and when you print am, all those things go come outside. So the type of data wey you give that container make e keep for you, na wetin dey call string. Number two for this thing, dem dey call am integer. This one just mean say na number. So this one na any number wey you carry give the container keep, or wey you dey use for your code. Another one wey we get, dem dey call am, and before we go to bool, because that one dey very very different, dem dey call that one float. Na still number, but this number get point in all those 5.2, 5.4, 3 point, e be like odd. For people wey dey play naira bet, e be like odd. So na all those 3.5, 5.2 wey get decimal point, wey get point, na dem be float type of data. So another type of data wey we get na boolean. Boolean dey always dey ask question. E dey test if something na either true or false. So e dey ask question with your boolean data type. If you talk say 2 e big pass 1, boolean na boolean be that. E go answer you with 2 no big pass 1, which or 2 big pass 1 wey be true. E go answer you with true. E dey always give true or false answer. That one na be boolean. So all these things wey we know now, we go give the example, then we go just give little example, make you just know wetin dem be, how dem dey work, then we go go into functions. Just check these small examples, make we choose am take play. For this class, we will quickly look into wetin dem dey call data type. Don't forget, the reason why this one run out like that na because I no put my hash, so na comment. So for this class, we will look into wetin dem dey call data class, or data type. We just put on data type. So we call one string, and we don't give example say na anyone we get this mark wey you see, so now string data type be that. So anything wey you put inside, if you put anything inside this string, now text, any text wey you dey type, now you dey collect. If you put number, if you put sign, if you put anything inside, if you say make you print am now, we just put am say A equals, if you say make you print am, you go print am come outside based on say you understand say na string we put inside. So if you run this one now, a very simple. If you run am, you see say e go burst out for the console. So that one now na im say string. So if we don't put, so let me just give you as another example. Maybe make you fit look am well. If you still put this one, this only one sign, take run am. I don't know if this one go run. No, check am. You still run the same thing come outside. So if you use those double, if you use this single, so you print them out. Okay, the second one na im be, if I still say 5, for example, that means I no go need if I say A equals 5, no, see wetin go happen like this. She say, I say make you print A, you bring am out. So this one now na integer now. If you say 5.67. You go print them out. That one self, na wetin they call float. So that one na still type of numeric data type. So those two will be float and integer. They be about number, So they be different type of number, but now why it be like that? So this one we won't talk about now. They call them, boolean. Now it be bool. You understand? So for boolean, they use it they call a comparison operator. This one no be this big word just means say they compare things. They compare things. So for example now, if we say 3, I don't know if you know this sign. All this sign with the name small one by one. If you say 3 pass this one just means say 3 big pass 2. So it will give you true. You understand? If this arrow they face your right, say they go forward, it means say a big pass am. If this one just say 3 big pass 2. If they go back, if you face back like this now, say 3 small, it will be 3 small pass 2. If you go bring that one come outside now as if you say me print this one now, it will give you false. You can see them now. So now all the type of data type will they be that. So for this data type now, we'll just quickly enter what they call functions. You see this print functions where they use since now print. If you just talk say a equals 3 less than 2 or 3 is small past 2, if you don't tell me a print, go bring out that result where you bring out. So because that print then they show them for the screen. Now the work of print be that, and I just one of many functions. Just the way we get other kinds of data types too. We don't finish for data type now. We still get these print functions. Maybe many times we get many types. Maybe functions like this, and all of them they do different work. This print now we first know from the beginning of our of our class. We don't first know this print, but make I just quickly show you another one so that you will understand this print function well and you will know what they do. Because the next thing we will go do now be say we go enter one small program where we go write, and if we write that program, we go use all these things where we don't learn. We just write the small program. More if we know waiting all these small things where we don't learn. So for example now, if we say we just write waiting they happen for here. Everybody knows say this one a string. Waiting they happen. We say make print A, right? If we still do another thing, we'll give them 2 functions. We'll add say okay, we want to know how this thing take long reach. If we just say say we don't print that one already. We'll see what's going to happen for here first. Maybe we go get error. Error don't come outside from line 5. Unexpected EOF while passing. Okay, waiting be the error. Waiting the error now. Okay. And this simple, it don't give me red for here. I no close this bracket. 16. Waiting we just do for here now be say make I first comment everything with the happen. Most say this print no day. More just first comment that print first. Most waiting go happen. We don't comment the print. More comment this one. We'll still comment this one. So what we they talk for this program be say what be the length of A of waiting day inside A. One low how many things they inside this thing. So it count down for us. This waiting they happen now. It count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you count down at 16. Now I say me find how many things wait they inside this string. Now be this length A. So But after you find am finish, make we just this learn A now. If we say make we go the console or make we just play am like this, nothing go come outside because we no print am. We don do this learn A finish. We can't add this print join. Say abeg print this learn A come outside. Now why that one bust start and it count am for us. I will show you another this thing. And we use we'll put am again. Say make print am again. We will not forget to put our brackets. This bracket, those say prints get two brackets before, and then that same two brackets now in learn self there gets two of them are functions. I just want to introduce you to functions, make you know as they play. So before we print this waiting there, we'll try something else. We go feed. We'll take understand what they happen. We'll put I for here. We'll put I for here. The answer now two. Now two things they inside here. So now two functions they happen. They count this thing. So no matter if you write full book inside this place now, it will give you. We'll just try write different things. Man, make I type something with get meaning. I see Mary. I see Mary for market. She buy me pepper soup. I like pepper soup very well. Pepper soup, yeah. I chop and finish. She give me water. What's going to go happen? It count on 78 things we type inside that place. So, instead of to count one by one, if you count them one by one, you go see say you reach that 78 where they talk about. So now waiting, we just now those two functions. I'll make you just hold for hand now because it get one function I go introduce to you for the next class. So we go do that program. We go introduce another function, then we go introduce within other things we say you never learn. Okay, welcome back. Okay, we go just write one small program. Don't forget, say if you don't push hash like this, the code don't go run. So the program, we don't know these print functions already. We could just use these print functions and other some other ones we don't learn. We go put them together. We go see as one program if it work. Okay, program are just codes where you write, where you put together, where you say they could do one particular work for you. So this one now, we don't know print function, so we go use print function where for here. Then we go come still do some other things where we say we never know about. Just to dey introduce these things small. So we won't print this thing now. How far better person? How you dey today? So wetin this program they do be say they welcome person and they ask am question. So we say how you dey today? So this input now, sorry, more name the person go answer. This input now it just mean say na function where they collect informate from people. So this one now, if you just leave them open like this, so that anybody will see the code on top the console side, go fit put in answer for there. So then the answer be that. So and that's what we go do. We say once you print something, for here now we go learn one thing for this line of code. Of course, we don't know the print function already. So when we talk, say, I don't know why this white thing is show. Okay, I happy say. So we expect the okay. We'll just continue first. I happy say you dey. So plus the answer. We assume say the person go dey fine now. The person go answer was fine, or I dey or I dey casual. We just put and say I happy say you dey fine. Just for example, I dey put space for here. You go see why I dey put space for there later. Now maybe the thing over jump together because we won't add something now. So we assume say the person go put fine because you ask am how you dey today. So we assume say the person go put fine.
So we won't just reply am with one answer. So now we wan reply am with I happy say you dey fine. Of course, that answer wey be say na our container na we go put for here. So anything wey dey write for that answer, for your own, you fit try different things. Na im go burst out. Make we go the next line of code. Yeah, make we welcome the person. Of course, make we still use our print function because na im we don sabi pass. So make we just dey use am dey flex like that. Make we just put welcome to code pidgin. Okay, that one dey okay based on say we don sabi as that one dey work normally. The computer go print that one for us. Make we go the next line. Make we still print wetin be your name. Print so that you go fit ask the person im name. Abeg, wetin be your name? So now we dey control, we dey tell the computer wetin to ask, and so the computer go ask about the name from the person like this. We dey ask wetin be your name. So we dey expect say they go answer, abi? That means say we go need that input something again. So of course we no fit use answer again because if we use answer, e mean say we don erase wetin dey inside that former container comot. So this one we go use name. So the person go fit put im name, and of course to collect name we go use input. So we dey learn another function like this wey be input now. We go see as everything dey work together now. Name input, so you go put im name for there. So wetin we wan do now be say we wan still use our print function again. So make we say body sweet me. Body sweet me say I meet you. Then we wan talk their name. So we go do the same thing wey we do that time. The reason why we fit dey add these two things together be say if you collect input, anything wey you bring, the answer will always be string na im dey inside. So now you dey put two string now, we dey add am together. You understand? We go explain all those things better for our next class, but make we just use this one take do example. Make we see wetin take practice today. Body sweet me say I meet you. You wan talk that name, say body sweet you say I meet you Wole. You go put the name for here. Any name wey they put for there, say na container, they go put the name inside that input. Computer go collect am, e go throw am inside the container. So we go call the container the same way we dey always dey call container. So we say plus name. Okay, then make we go the next line. We still go use print this print function. We go still use them again. We go say okay, make we use one function we don't know before. Say I count the letter wey dey your name. Now, okay, this one now we wan just, if you put dash, if you put so like the next answer wey we wan collect now, if you just follow, we just put this one. I count the letter wey dey your name now. So na wetin, so we wan use that. Of course, we wan use the print wey we don use before and learn wey dey count letters for inside string. Abi we suppose know that one, right? So print, we don use this one before, so we wan use am for this name. Make we count how many letter wey dey that person name. You understand? So I count the letter wey dey your name. Nah, so e go answer you, e go give you the length of that name. Any name wey you put now, we still dey work with. So make we still ask another question. Make we ask about age. So we wan say okay, make e print. We wan ask the name now. Say no vex o. no vex o. um no vex o. Okay, sorry. No say most still no forget to put this thing inside. No vex o. um how would you be? I don't know why this white thing dey show now. Make you comot for here. I wan write make people see my code. No vex o. How would you be? How would you be na question. Somebody just put question mark for here. Of course, wetin we go use now, of course, na to use another input. So, we don understand wetin container dey do. We don understand wetin input dey do. So here now we wan understand say they dey fit work together. So this one now go collect the age of the person. Person go fit put in age. Then we go say make e print this one. This last one dey, so just watch am well. Confirm. Just want say confirm because e go collect the age now. Once that age take do something. Confirm. That one mean say you go soon clock that one mean say you go soon clock we'll put space for here. Then get wetin wan happen now wey be say na once one we go take explain this one wey wan happen like this. You know say we don dey use plus since, so we go still use this plus. Na this place. This string now, wetin we wan do for here na say we wan do two things or even three things sef. But make we see the answer first because e go fit confuse us, and na the next class we go fit talk about am well well. But I go still make sure say I talk about am. But I wan make we practice this code make we see as e be for today. People wey so that at least we go know say we dey make progress. At least mo go. How far? Better person, how you dey today? Fine. Happy say you dey fine. Welcome to Copygen. Abeg, wetin be your name? Well, make I just, my name long small, so make I just write Wole. Make I just use Wole. Enter. But this with me say I meet you, Wole. I count the letter wey dey your name. Na 5. Wole na 5. Na 4 now. Okay, be like this thing dey count space. So you be small pikin now. Be 18 years old. Confirm. That one mean say you go soon clock 19 in like 1 year. Now you go soon clock 19 in like 1 year. I wan write for here. So we'll go back to the code. We'll just go explain wetin happen for here. Well, you get first thing for this last place. I think say we'll just start from the beginning. We print may I first change this thing, this mistake with the first. Now you then we go run am again. Okay, correct. Okay, wetin happen for here? We say the first one. Okay, we just normal print. Say make print for there. A print for there. The thing we introduce for here now is input, and I don't talk about them before. They collect informate. So you go fit type something for the console. Say make you put that inside. After you collect the informate finish, you put them for inside container will be answer. Based on saying that the answer will give us. Then we do wetin they call string. We just marry two string together. The two data type will be string. Don't forget say I tell you say anything with the inside we input collect. This input function now string you will take and do. So now if you add two string together like this, I happy say you dey, then we add this one. Say any answer we give us for this input, you go enter this answer, and we can add this answer join am based on say anything wey dey enter inside input na string. So now the same string they will fit add. If you add any string together, if you add alpha, as long as say you did that two commands with the up, so you add them to I happy say I meet you. two of them fit add with this plus we go fit add am. So we add two string together for here. Now wetin happen be that. So for here we say make you just print welcome to code bg, print am. We say print abeg wetin be your name. We now use this input take collect name. You give us name. After you give us name finish, anything wey dey the name na we dey use go like this. We say but this sweet mean say I meet you plus name. You add the name join, you give the answer. So for here we say make you print I count the letter wey dey your name. That one na normal print wey we dey print. Then we use that length, this thing wey we don show you for before. We use am say okay, that name wey you give us, so make we count the length and make we print am. And wetin happen be that e print the length of the name come outside. Say okay na 4 dey your name. Then if you put space, e mean say you go count the space join. So for this print, so no vex, so how would it be? We just collect in age normally. This last one I be like say e turn person for eye small, but no be issue. This first one confirm. That one mean say you go soon clock. For there make we stop. That one na normal string data. Now we wan talk the age wey you go soon clock. That one na say im go soon clock wetin. Number one thing be say we collect the age. We wan add one join, say okay in the next 1 year or since na 18 now, maybe im birthday na next week or next, e just mean say e go soon clock the next age. So we wan add one to his next age. But you know say input wetin input dey collect na string. But that one wey we wan add am join na integer. You no fit add them together. So wetin we go first do be say we go first change am to integer. So if you put this int in front of this age, you go change am to integer. So we just dey put int in front of 18. That 18, normal 18 wey dey inside here, na 18 wey be string. So you go get two comma for up. You go dey like that, like normal string. So if you put this int for the front, so let me say you go change am to string. Sorry, you go change am to integer. Then we go fit add am to another integer wey be 1. So now we don add am to integer wey be 1. E don give us 19. Now 19 now na wetin? Na integer im be. That means say we go need to change am back to string. Make we fit add am to this confirm. That one mean say you go soon clock. So we just wan add am back. So we just put string for there. Say after you don add one join, come back to string. Na be this string int age wey you see. Na wetin just dey happen for there be that. And we add this last one. So na wetin be that happen be this. So I know say this one fit confuse us small, but we go talk about am more for the next class. I thank una say una come. Una always dey remember say Python no be snake. No dey fear am.